Welcome to the quiet space with truth. It's not just spoken, it is felt. Buenos dias. Welcome to a Rise and Shine today. We're going to return to center, to a still place within you that already knows what's real and what's right, and how we are ready to rise. Let's start with today's date and a little bit of news before we get into our broadcast. It is Monday, and it does feel a little heavy for me personally. However, the broadcast must go on. It is July 21st, 2025. And some news that we're going to be changing the time. Ooh, I hope more of you can join us. This is going to be earlier. I think a lot of you already are at work. This is just a summertime schedule, and hope that you can join us a new time. Drum roll, please. The new time is 7:30 a.m. I think this was my original time about a year and a half, or maybe now 2 years. Are we going on 2 years? Wow. Amazing. But anyway, so 7:30 starting on August 4th, because Jimmy and I have a new schedule, and this is gonna be a steady one. So I'm so looking forward to this. More to come when he's with me, and he's gonna be joining me on Mondays. How many times has this man joined and then not joined? Hey, it's Barbara rising, sweetie. Yeah, rise and shine. Yeah. What do you think about the new time? I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited because I think your chickens. What time are your chickens up? Right. I'm assuming sunrise. So what is it over there in Connecticut? 6 a.m. For us here in Orlando. The rice, the rice. Guys, it sounds like I'm saying rice. Maybe I'm hungry and I want some rice and beans, some frijoles. But let's see, crocodile, yeah, definitely, right? Yeah, they're out and about. I saw you a video of them running around of you, and there was one that like was hiding under the trampoline. I thought it was fun. Very, very cool. Thanks for joining, Barb. Yeah, so new time 7:30. I want to let everybody know. Starting August the 4th, we're starting. School is back. Barb, I'm gonna call you because I got some good news and I want to tell you on the phone before I tell everybody else. Okay. All right. So today's dad joke. Guys, if you know dads that want to send videos, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Or that want to come during the live, that would be totally cool too, as well. All right. So, what do you call a cold puppy? A chili dog. Come on. Ba-da-bum. Yeah, I gotta get fired. So when Jimmy joins me on Monday, I think he's gonna be in charge of the dad jokes. Forget the weather. I think I should be in charge of the weather. Although you guys should just join in and let us know what the weather is in your neck of the woods. Because yeah, it's a little crazy. No hurricanes that I know of or have gotten any notifications here in Florida. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let's get into today's drink of the day. Are you ready? This is my first cup. Yeah. I woke up with a lot of pain today. And yeah, here, right in the neck. I'm sorry, right in the shoulder. This is the neck patty. This is the shoulder. Yeah. Um, so I've saved it for you guys. Mm, 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 mm. And yes, it's still cafecito makes me wiggle. Guys, did you see the short? That short got 1,800 views. That's crazy. Let's talk about, you know, our journey. Yeah, maybe like 10 views. Cafecito's like 1,800 views. Crazy. There's something in this cafecito. One. Barbara just said one. Which one? Which one? What did I just say? Guys, chicken. This is, I got squirrel brain. Which one? But are you talking about like what coffee? This is so much fun. Oh, yeah. It's on YouTube. So I put it in different social media. I put it on TikTok. I put it in Instagram. I share it on Facebook. But then I share the short on YouTube. And it's the one from Friday's broadcast that I'm just like talking about how cafecito makes me wiggle. Mm. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Barb, that got more views than our short. Talking about the real things in life. But anyway, it's all good, guys. It is all good because um yeah, coffee does make me wiggle a lot. So you guys let me know how much you guys like coffee. But today we're diving, see if it's, yeah, it is the simple stuff, guys. Hey, listen, I mean, that's what I've been talking about since the beginning. It's like breathing, shaking everything in here. That is the center. That is the alignment. That is today. I know yesterday we talked about, not yesterday, sorry, on Friday, we were talking about presence over certainty. And I gave that challenge over Saturday and Sunday. Oh, the little cow is so cute. Can we see the cow again? It's such a cute cow. It's so cute. It's super cute. Um, because it's simple as in just a little more, right? Because that question sounded so big, and I was like, well, let me tender this question a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean just a little more, little bit, maybe a little longer, or maybe a more expression in your journal, some singing, guys. I there's definitely a story with me and singing. Shout out to my friend Fiona. She's in one of my interviews in the YouTube channel. She was um my singing coach or my voice coach. Yeah, definitely a voice. Cuz I'm not singing. But I'm definitely speaking, and I decided to work with her because I wanted to take this seriously, right? This broadcast, the YouTube channel, the interviews, the discussions, the classes, the mindset of the entrepreneur I was doing, my programs, it's all evolves of Patty doing one thing, and that is talking. And so getting a vocal coach is important to, you know, refine your my instrument, which is my voice. What's your instrument? Resting. Hey guys, naps. I napped a lot on Saturday, and just breathing more deeply. And hopefully those are the simple, yummy things that we get to do together. I actually did have it in Spanish, but el acento on más, I could not get in my computer. Escribir, cantar o respirar más con el acento en el A más profundo hoy. Yes. But I took it out because I felt like my mom was going to text me and be like, take that down, take that video down. How dare you not put el acento? Raise your hand if your mom or your dad corrected your Spanish basically all your life. Yeah. That would have been my mother. I thank her, right? Because I learned how to read and write, I don't know, second, third grade, fourth grade. So I'm very grateful for my mom. But yeah, sometimes, we gotta like let go because then it makes children fearful. Not that I'm a child. I've met and dealt with that battle. And I'm in a new journey. I'm in a new journey, or you guys see me in a new journey of just like translating things, of making sure that I get to share um the languages that I speak and the cultures that I belong to, and that's English. I'm very much Americanized. I came in the 80s, in the late 80s, so you could only imagine. The 80s is something certainly crazy. Oh, Barb said I grew up speaking, reading, and writing Spanish. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So isn't it cool? Because I know my niece. I'm not sure if she wrote, but she definitely spoke really good Spanish. Um, and she hasn't forgotten it. We don't forget, right? But I was born in Peru, so I was in the school system all the way up to fourth grade. But when you come, well, at least for me, I came when I was in middle school, guys. So I wanted to just forget about Peru and just adjust to the American culture. Didn't want to like associate anything. Yes, let's go arrepentida. That's what happened. Because I wanted to fit in. And so like I felt like there was like I lost it, and then it came back in my life. Like Spanish came back when I joined the church, and it so happened that I've been in the Spanish ministry out of all ministries, not campus, no, it was Spanish. So then all of it came back, and then long story short, just for me in the past year has been an adventure of just getting back to roots. And that is part of today's broadcast when we're talking about checking in and aligning within who we are, and where we came from, and what were those things. And one of the things that actually, I'm going to go to the other slide. One of the things, let's go to Buenos Dias slide. This is where I want to land, because it is bueno and it is el dia. One of the things that brings more truth to me, it's by remembering who I am, what I've done, what I've explored, my family. But more than anything, I want to encourage just anyone who's listening to this broadcast. Um, it's like, sinking in. The deeper you go into remembering who you are, the more synchronicities we're gonna see in our lives. I actually did not plan to share this, but I am going to share it because there are many synchronicities that have been happening since I started this book, The Artist's Way, and since um, you know, started with my friends a what is called a sacred circle. We meet on Fridays over Zoom, and we're just like, oh my goodness, this is what's been going on. This is what's happening. And we're like in awe of all the synchronicities that have been happening. So I want to share one because we are talking about childhood and we're talking about who we are. Let me see. Did I write a poem about it? Hmm, yeah, I did. I'll share that on Friday. But let's see. How do I stop sharing so I could share this photo? Okay. So synchronicity right here. Let me see. Okay. I've shared this in the show before. But that's me. Oh, it's not oh, there it is. There it is. Let's bring it back into. There it is. That's me and my roller skates. Wait, hold on. Before, let me read Barb's. For me, I'm becoming who I was supposed to be because who I was suppressed. Yeah. Yeah. Remembering. Man, I grew up with so many people, whether they said it or looked at me as I'm too much. That was the story. Oh, you're too much, Patty. Because I was like, "What?" I was wild. I was a wild child climbing trees, being crazy, singing. All right. I used to sing from top of my lungs. Oh gosh. Until somebody told me I should become a lawyer and a doctor. Anyway, but remembering that. But this picture right here, this is one synchronicity of me and my roller skates. And where Jimmy and I are going to be spending most of our time, it's literally one block away from a skating rink. It's so cool. And there's going to be some events happening there that I had no idea. I literally found this out last week. As more you get in touch, and I will share this poem on Friday. I've shared it here before, but that was, I think, a year or so. That I was gonna. The person goes, "So, are you gonna be showing off your skills?" I haven't been in a roller skate since that picture, and that picture is from like 19. It's got to be like 1984, 1985, because it looks like I'm in second grade or third grade. Anyway, most likely second or third. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be skating. And so aligning, and or rather remembering remembering the things we used to do, and maybe getting past what other people told us, it's really a cool thing. And of course, yes, I do that with the methods that I use. So it's called a 4-step method. But there are tons of ways that we could go there. And in an artist way, she's got tons of prompt questions, journaling. It's huge. It's how we remember. And so anyway, I am a forever fan of this book. I love what I do as a coach too. It helps. Um, However, I'm having a lot of fun with all the different creativity and the different exercises that I definitely plan to apply moving forward. But today I hope, guys, and we'll wrap it up, unless anybody else wants to share something else, is that I want to wrap it up with aligning within by remembering. And Barb, I think you said it too. Let me go back to becoming who I was supposed to be because who I was suppressed. Yeah. All those desires. Let me read something. This is part of the book too. Check it out. These are part of the basic principles that I wrote. And then one of them, number 10, says, "Our creative dreams and yearnings come from a divine source. As we move toward our dreams, we move towards our divinity." So those desires that we have, that you and I have, they're God's desires because they're different, right? Your desires are different than your children's, your spouse, whoever, bestie, right? They're so unique to us. And it's tapping or remembering um all the things you used to love. I don't know what it is about roller skates. Maybe I like speed. I don't know. I do love dancing. I love the coordination. Um, but now that I remember, and I definitely like the wind in my face. And there's something about turning and being in that movement that it's possibly the flow of roller skating that really calls to me. Barb said it reminds me of the scripture that speaks of that. I love rollerblading and dancing too. Hey, bro. Yeah, I did rollerblading in I guess after high school with my bestie, and this is back in Miami. So I don't know. I felt like I was very fearful. Not when I was a child. I was very smooth. But yeah, rollerblading's fun. It's definitely faster. Wow. All right, Barb, you gotta move to Orlando, or we're moving to Connecticut. We gotta hang out. This is so cool. So many synchronicities. I love that. Well, I or at least visit each other, right? Yeah, yeah. I still have that thing I had in mind I haven't talked to you about because there's a detour. There's a detour in our journey. So, as if it is with life, life is full of detours, and that's all good. So, as we're closing out, here's the the question. It's like, how can we bring more integrity into that creative expression wherever that is? And I'm really excited about the role of Rose kidding. Hold on, I think I see something. I'm trying to go down south. Oh yes, let's have Barb. Yeah, I'll meet you. And by south, you mean Miami? Because it's only 3 hours away. I don't mind doing the drive. Yeah, detours are part of God's plan, absolutely. Because when we try to get in control, that thing gets messy. Messy, 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 messy. Um, and yeah, so I wanna finish as always, like may your day, may your actions echo your truth. Oh, your truth, you in whatever way, right? Can your creativity be an honest prayer? Can we be brave enough to have an honest prayer or request or remembrance? Because it will definitely, God will bring all the synchronicity. I will focus on that this week. Awesome. Love it. You mean getting over here, right? No, I'm just kidding. We on Barb in Florida. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Barb, thank you so much for joining in the chat. Super encouraging. And for those watching the replay, remember August 4th, we have a new time, 7:30. Wow, that's early. And Barb, I am going to call you a very, very soon. You let me know what's the best time. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you on Friday. Yay. Bye.